Hey everybody, welcome back to another pick a card reading. So I have 3 piles for you today. This one is pile 1 and then 2, 3. And I'll list the timestamps below and you can click on the corresponding timestamp to the pile you feel most drawn to. So I also have a little announcement. I am publishing my website finally. So it's been a little while of development now, but I'm opening up to doing my sessions again, opening up to do tarot readings again, which I haven't for a long time. So if you're interested in a tarot reading, check out my website and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, much love everybody. See you at your reading. Bye. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. So this is the mini image that you chose. See a snake. Interesting. All right, let's see what you have. You got a lot. Archangel Michael. Hello, Archangel Michael. Self-acceptance within the next few months. Forgiveness. Wow, look at the light coming out of that forgiveness card. Bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 6 of Wands. King of Cups. And the Lover and the Beloved. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just laid out all the cards so I can channel clearly. So there's this massive shift coming in for you, and it will be one that is more like slow, but in a good way, because it's anchored in something that is going to be long lasting. So this shift is going to occur for you. It's going to begin right now. It's going to continue for the next 2 weeks, and then it's going to really actualize and complete within 2 to 3 months from now, from this time of you watching this video. And what this shift is more like a transformation, an internal alchemy. You're really able to become more of who you actually are, and that is a process that you are intuitively creating for yourself through letting go of your past, through letting go of 5 of Cups, memories from your recent past, memories from your childhood that keep you feeling like you have to hide from the world in any way. And that's really shifting for you, and you're actually, so you've got forgiveness, you've got 6 of Wands, which is victory, and then you have the 6 of Cups, which is forgiveness again. So there is a victory happening for you in your emotional life, in your ability to let go. And forgiveness is truly a blessing, because it is, I guess it's a sign that you've healed. So it might be that you really forgive. I'm seeing it's about, a lot of it is about forgiving a very important male in your life. It might be to do with your father or a brother. It might be to do with a friend or a lover or an ex-lover. But there's some kind of forgiveness. It might even just be, well, it's definitely as well you really owning your inner masculine energy and coming into a really nice sort of sense of trust within your own masculine. So what is your masculine? What is your inner masculine energy? Well, it is oftentimes the part of us that instills structure into our everyday life. It promotes routine for us. It really is very caring in a very structured way. And I think this is you really caring for yourself. Yeah, boundaries, exactly. The masculine is really good at boundaries in the sense of being that paternal figure and saying, you know what, I know this thing is not good for you, therefore we're not going to do it anymore. you know? It's putting up a boundary and saying no to something that doesn't serve you so that you can move forward in a way that feels lighter and brighter and actually make room for true forgiveness, yes, and true fulfillment to come in is what I meant to say. So there's this huge shift happening for you again within the next few months, but it's beginning right now, and it begins with self-acceptance for you, like you really, really, really accepting yourself. And that means accepting all of your past, all of what you've lived, as well as honoring it, as well as releasing it. So Archangel Michael is here with the boundaries card to kind of say, it's time to sort of cut someone out. And it doesn't have to be a permanent severance, but what it does sort of need to be is you being able to say no when someone asks for your energy. And this can be like, what I'm getting with this energy right here is that there's someone from your past or someone in general that you know that has like an energetic attachment to you, but it's not serving you. So it's almost like you need to ask Archangel Michael, or just do it for yourself, cut the energetic cord you have with that person, sever it, so that you can experience your energy without that person's attachment to it. And then you can decide for yourself, hey kitty, you can decide for yourself if it's something that you want or if it's something that is not actually serving you. And only you will know, but at the end of the day, you can cut a cord with someone, right, and then be completely free from their energy, and they can still come back in. So it's like, I say that because be aware of it if you don't want them to come back in and attach into your energy anymore. But also, if it is someone that you really, really care about and you really love, and you feel hesitation of cutting your cords with this person because you're like, but I love them, what if I lose them then? No, it doesn't work like that. It's simply your guides are saying, like, you need to do this so you can experience your energy without this person's interference in it. And know that energetic attachments can always be remade, like always. So Kitty's here for your reading. I apologize. So the Lover and the Beloved is the central card of this reading, and honestly, this is you finding union within your masculine and feminine sides of yourself. I'm sorry, Kitty is enjoying your energy, I think. You finding marriage within yourself, like a harmony. But I also see that it could very well be about you really coming into harmony with some kind of a person. Some kind of a person. I'm seeing it's a very masculine energy. With the King of Cups, but it doesn't have to be, of course. And of course, I don't mean masculine via gender or anything. Kitty, no, honey. Thank you, honey. Oh, I'm sorry. She really loves the energy when I'm channeling, and she always comes really close to me when I'm channeling. So I also wanted to pull you a few of these How to Love Yourself cards. They're by Louise Hay, and a beautiful friend of mine got them for me. So I thought I would just pull some for this reading. Ooh, I allow myself to accept prosperity now. And money is simply energy and an exchange of services. How much I have depends on what I believe I deserve. Wow. Yeah, and this is the thing. I'm feeling like you coming into self-acceptance. It might be you coming into self-acceptance with the fact that you want to offer a service to the world that is unique. It might be coming into self-acceptance that you have decided that you would like a lot of money. That's just what you want. And your desire is meaningful. You know, you're allowed to have desires. You're allowed to want what you want. So there's something about you really anchoring into your worthiness and knowing you deserve what it is that you want, and then finding victory in that space. I'm going to pull an affirmation card about love for you guys. We'll see what Spirit has to say about your love life. Healing means to make whole and to accept all parts of myself, not just the parts I like, but all of me. Oh my goodness, it's actually really profound. Yeah, self-acceptance, forgiveness, you really honoring your past, your history, knowing that you move into a bright future now, cutting off people's attachments to your energy that don't serve you and that might be draining you in any way, and knowing that you can always come back to these attachments with anyone in your life. Like, honestly, the guidance right now is to, from your guidance team or from your higher self, really strong guidance is to cut all energetic ties you have to all people, and then know that you can come back into energetic attachment with any of them if you would like to, but Spirit wants you to experience your energy without it first, so you can know, is this for me? Do I like this person's influence on me? How does my energy feel when I am completely free from other people's influences? And also you can ask Spirit, you can set the intention in that severance of all the energetic cords that the ones that you reconnect with will only serve your highest good. Really set that boundary. Okay, and then the back of this card says, I love myself totally in the now. Yeah, so I would recommend working with affirmations around self-love and self-approval and self-acceptance, such as I love and I accept all parts of myself now. I love myself in the now. I love and approve myself now and always. I love and accept all parts of myself. All of those kind of affirmations, yeah? Okay, I feel like there's more fun messages to come out. All right, what can Group 1 look forward to in the next week, Spirit? Death, yeah. You're being given this new beginning, it's really positive, you guys. Death is really the energy of transformation, and this is what I feel like is beginning this week, and it's going to be a really, really full, complete transformation moving into 2021. You're really setting yourself up for the new frequencies. You need to honor all the work that you're doing, and your creative energy is really, really attractive right now. Spirit would like you to get your creative ideas into the world, maybe even try to create some kind of a new income stream for yourself so that you can spend more of your time doing your creative outlet and doing your art, so that your vibration is really high and you're really happy because you're creating, doing what you love, and yeah, just in total balance and harmony, really. Okay, one last card, Spirit, to end this reading. You got Strength. Look at all these major arcana cards you have. I mean, 2, but still. The 2 that I pulled live are major arcana. So Strength. Strength is beautiful, and this is the creative energy I was feeling for you guys. It's like, ooh. And there's some really creative energies coming. I think that right now, you need to honor that you have a lot to be confident about. You have a lot to be proud of yourself about, or you have a lot to sort of celebrate about yourself. You have a very vivacious, attractive energy right now. People are very drawn to you like a moth to a flame. You can use that to your advantage in whatever way you want to, really. There may be someone in your life, a King of Cups type of person, regardless of gender, who has feelings for you, but they're not telling you that. They're kind of keeping all of their feelings to themselves, and that might change. They might decide to share this with you and become a little bit brave and let you know, because they're starting to be like, oh. And I think as well, it's the more that you acknowledge all of what you are and all of what you have to give, and this is the energy of Leo, which is the energy of ultimate self-love, heart-based living, and knowing that you are, the more that you love yourself and honor yourself and honor your beauty and celebrate your own self, the more other people can do that for you too. you know, and this is this shift happening with this person, is like you're becoming irresistible almost. And also look at this. Isn't this interesting? They're like the same goddess, I think, depicted here. So you might have quite a bright future with this King of Cups person. And either way, it's all going to be fine, so you don't have to worry about if there's someone in your life. But, you know, this could also represent like another male figure in your life that you're like going through some challenges with or something, and it's all going to be fine. You're really, again, coming into harmony between masculine and feminine sides of your own nature, and that's translating into your everyday life really beautifully. Okay, thank you so much, Group 1. I really hope that you enjoy your transformation over the next few months, and I wish you all the best. Bye. Hey Group 2, welcome to your reading. So this is the little painting that you chose. I like this side of it actually. So this kind of looks like two like lovebirds or something. Okay. Okay, so these are your cards. What? Soulmate. Okay. Retreat. Okay, so you might be in separation from your soulmate right now. Success. And abundance. Wow. Bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. This is my favorite card from this deck. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Then we have this angel Rasbar card, which is 27, and it's a big yes energy. It's just a big yes in capitals. Okay, 9 of Wands, the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. All right. Okay, Group 2. I just put all your cards out. So, all right, I can't move past the soulmate card at this point. Look, I really feel like this is what's coming through. And it might not resonate for everyone, but it's really a strong message, okay? So you might be in separation or just like not speaking to someone that you care about quite a lot at the moment. It might be a friend, like a soul friend, but I think for most of you it's some kind of a soul love connection, okay? And you're spending some time on your own, and whilst like you might have a level of sort of ownership of this time for yourself, you know, you're owning that it's time to maybe be comfortable to be alone more, or it's time to follow your own path in business or in your art or in just your own soul's path, I suppose. So a part of you is like embracing and owning this time of retreat or of solitude, of hermit, of going inwards, of finding answers within yourself. And yet then another part of you is really restless and is really sick of having to kind of use your self-control or have faith even in the face of not a lot of evidence as to why you should have faith in this situation. But ultimately that's just your mind telling you lies, yeah? Your mind is telling you lies with the 8 of Swords. It's telling you not to have faith when you ought to have faith. So Spirit's coming in with this reading to be like, look, you are abundant, you are successful right now in this moment, and that attracts more abundance and success to you. Now, just because you're in your Queen of Swords energy right now and you're putting up boundaries and you are cutting out unhealthy influences, you're saying no to behaviors, patterns, habits that don't serve you, like that is an empowered way of looking at this time. And Spirit's just encouraging you to be careful about how you're framing your life, how you're telling the story of your life. Can you tell it from the Queen of Swords perspective? That she is empowered, that she is powerful, that she is abundant, that she is successful, and that she is bold, adventurous, taking risks, being daring, being okay to be alone, anchored in your own soul mission, in your own soul purpose, anchored in your own faith and your own connection to the divine. This is really where you're at. And when you slip into this Eight of Swords energy, you know, it's kind of like you're betraying yourself a bit. And we all do this. And it's not to be hard on yourself. It's just to recognize how the mind tells you lies. And you do not have to believe those lies. And you certainly don't have to live by those lies. Because the way that you tell yourself the meaning of your life is the meaning that your life will have. There's an A Course in Miracles quote that says, "My meaningless thoughts have created a meaningless world." And that's what the Eight of Swords energy is. It's all of these thoughts that are attacking ourselves, or that are telling us that things aren't possible, or that what we're doing right now is not enough, or that we don't have enough, and it's not true, it's a lie. And you know it, because like, this is just a tiny split off part of yourself that you go to sometimes when things get really dark, you know, and you feel really lonely. But it's like Spirit's like, instead of retreating into your mind and trying to find the answers through your mind space, retreat into Spirit, retreat into the angels, and anchor more deeply into your own soul and into your own soul frequency. So another message that's coming through is that there will be fresh energy coming in really soon with whatever situation you're in terms of retreating from someone, a soulmate, or, sorry, my cat's making heaps of noise in the background. You have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. There's just this really fresh energy coming in for you. And no matter where you are in the world right now, I'm feeling like you're going to be experiencing a springtime in your life. So even if you're going into winter or autumn, you're going to be experiencing a spring in your life, or a spring in your step. You're going to be feeling confident. You're going to be feeling like you can say things that you haven't felt you could dare to say before, or do things you felt like you could never do before. There's this energy of rebellion, you know, allowing yourself to, I don't know, it's like allowing yourself to let go of whatever feels really restrictive from your mind and just live in the present moment, joyous and free, acknowledging the abundance you are surrounded by. Yeah, your financial situation is so good right now, honey, and if it's not right now, it's about to be, like a windfall of abundance coming in for you. I really think that, honestly, the place that, you know, keeps you feeling like life isn't great is really your love life at the moment. You know, I think everything else is going pretty well for you. And if it's not, then, I mean, if you haven't acknowledged that yet, if you haven't acknowledged yet that your life is going really well in a lot of areas, then please do, because it helps you to attract more abundance. But yeah, I can feel the love life thing. It really takes a toll on you sometimes, maybe at night time. And you're like, should I give up hope? Like, is this crazy? But it's sort of like, Spirit's sort of like not letting you see the outcome right now. Like, she's not letting you see, she's hinting to you that you'll be successful, because this is a yes, and this is success, and we've got abundance, we've got bold, but at the same time, there's no real answer, and maybe that's because it relies upon this other person to make a decision or to take action of some kind. So Spirit's saying, like, honor how amazingly you're doing by spending all this time by yourself and by honoring your own soul, honoring your own soul's calling. I'm going to pull another tarot card about maybe just like what's going on, like future of your love life kind of thing. Oops, this one just fell. Sorry. Oh, I hope I just didn't put my face in the camera. Ah, how embarrassing. Okay, so Two of Pentacles. Bleh. So it might be that someone that you love is unavailable to you, or someone that you love is perhaps giving their time and energy to somebody else or to something else. It might just be their job or their career, but they're like, no, I don't have time for you right now. Or like they're shutting you out of their life somehow. They're not prioritizing you somehow. And I think that's hurt you, and you've gone into yourself to cope with that. You know, you've retreated into yourself, which is an act of courage as well. You know, you're honoring your own worthiness, but you're not really being treated that way. Death came out in group 1 as well. You might want to watch group 1 too. Yeah, so it could be with the Scorpio. I'm sorry. I love Scorpios, but also they're something else, you know. Anyway, I really love Scorpios, but I'm feeling frustrated. So I think that this situation has been frustrating. It might have even been that it's getting quite stagnant now at this point. And because Scorpio is fixed water, right? It's a fixed water sign, so it can get really stagnant, but it's also very, very deep. It's a very deep pool. So sometimes it's very hard to know what will bubble up to the top of that deep pool, you know. It's very hard to predict sometimes with Scorpio. But this energy is, you know, you're deeply bonded to this person, and it might be time to kind of cut your cords from them. Look, I'm just going to go ahead and say, if you're resonating with this message right now, please watch group 1 as well, because I think that there are messages in there for you too, in terms of you cutting attachments to a certain water sign male. Possibly. It might not be a water sign, but you know what I mean. And they're kind of draining your energy a tiny bit. It might be a female too. I know some men watch these readings too, so it might be a female that you've been in relationship with, or another man. I don't know. Gender doesn't really matter here. I'm just trying to like bring through as much accuracy as I can for whoever it really resonates with, you know. Alright, one more card about this love situation, Spirit. Keep working on yourself. Knight of Pentacles. Keep honoring the work you've already done. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep focusing on your career and your money and your success, because trust me, honey, that is like such a strong foundation for you. And you know, you're creating a solid situation for yourself where it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter who else is around, it doesn't matter who else is, you know, there for you or not. You are becoming your own authority. Well, you are your own authority, and you're just like honoring that and claiming that authority in your own life now. So you're in a really powerful position. You're in a really grounded position. There's nothing that can come and shake you up at this point. You're strong. You're really strong. I think that it's probably, like I said, a good idea to cut cords from this person, and just so that their energy isn't draining you and you don't think about them a million times in a day, because they're definitely in a very stagnant place right now. Almost like I feel energetically with their back turned to you. So there's definitely no point in sitting out there in the cold and like waiting for them to turn back around, right? It's like move on and see if, you know, see if things organically come back together for you guys. I want to pull one more card because I feel like when we get into love, it gets so... Alright, one more, come on. Ooh, the Emperor. Okay, so yeah, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing as if like that there's actually someone way better out there for you. Someone who wants to commit, someone who's the full package, who's more than, oh my god, you won't believe it, you guys. I just split the deck and I got the Empress. So this is like, wow. Yeah, I honestly think the message now, cut cords from this person. Watch group 1, cut cords from this person without any attachment to what that means, without any attachment to that having to mean that it's all over, without any attachment to that having to mean that it's not all over. But know that there's this divine union coming in for yourself, and it's with the Emperor and the Empress, and it's like these are all of the kings combined, all of the queens combined. It's like you've done your self-work, you're ready for something committed, you're ready for a very deep soul partnership. And this is what's being offered to you, but right now there's so much stagnant energy in the way. It needs to be cleared, you know, before you can really come into union, of course, first within yourself, and then within that will translate externally. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of hits for you. They're called How to Love Yourself cards by Louise Hay, and my friend got them for me, and they're really sweet. Okay. My body communicates with me, and I'm willing to understand. I'm willing to listen and understand its messages now. Wellness is the natural state of my body. Amazing. I'm going to pull one more. Oh, you got two more. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. So these are messages for you, honey. If I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. Wow. Wow, this one's amazing. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. Oh, this is such a big lesson that we have to learn, especially if we're going about and learning a lot, like learning our own lessons. We can start to recognize how we tend to avoid learning lessons. We can notice that in other people, right? But it's not our lessons to learn. It's not our place to interject. You know, people have to come to these things for themselves, or else it's not going to mean anything to them. I appreciate others for who they are. Beautiful. All right, group 2, I really hope that has assisted you in some way, and I send you a whole bunch of love. Bye. Hey, group 3, how are you? Okay, what have we got for you? Power. Healing. Wait and reconsider. Abundance. Oh, whoops, I forgot to read that bit. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. And cycles and rhythms. I honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Interesting. This one, you who show the way, number 33. I love this card so much. It's about how you are an inspiration, whether you realize that or not, in this world. 4 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, the Magician, the World. Beautiful. All right, group 3, you're a very interesting group, that's for sure. So you're like so in your power right now. Please acknowledge this. You might be like frustrated with some external situation where you feel like there's just this continual process of delay or hold up, or you have to keep reconsidering or reevaluating a plan and then waiting and then having to postpone it again. And I really feel like maybe Saturn is testing you right now, the planet. You might be going through a Saturn return. But really the message is that you are still the powerful creator of your life. It might simply be a matter of cycles and rhythms to honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. Perhaps listening to your body more deeply now and, you know, not pushing forward even if you're exhausted or unwell, you know. So it might be that is the reason that there are a lot of hold-ups and delays in your plans or your dreams, because you might just need to be listening to your body's messages a bit more. And your body might be saying, hey, slow down, or like, I need this time, or whatever. So the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles, you know, it's really encouraging you to see everything as an opportunity and to find value in every experience. You know, nothing is wasted. The 4 of Swords is really asking you to generate a new perspective so you can see the abundance that is within you and in your world right now. And 6 of Pentacles in the abundance card is telling you that there's a lot of abundance being offered to you. There is generosity in the people surrounding you. There is success awaiting you in any area in which you feel really passionate about now. You show the way. You show the way for people. You might actually be online because we got the world card. You might be on the internet, on the World Wide Web somehow. And it might not be Like, you might not actually be aware of this, but you are really inspirational to people. Maybe you doubt that about yourself sometimes, and Spirit wants to come in right now and say, no, you are an inspiration. People look up to you. People feel inspired by the way you dare to live your life, through the choices you make, through how you align yourself. Please consider that. Yeah, just please consider that and value yourself, you know. Because sometimes we think no one notices me, or like, what impact would I have on the world anyway? And it's like, you do have impact, you really do. You're in your power right now. And you claiming your power, which you are, and you have been, is actually healing yourself, and it's allowing others to see, and it like activates a healing pathway in other people, and other people look up to you in that way. Yeah, you're really powerful. I hope you know how powerful you are. You're also the magician, so you're really in your divine masculine right now, but in a really beautiful manifesting kind of way. Like, you're really aligned with your creations, with your creativity, with what you are wanting to create in the world, and how you want to create income streams for your abundance that is in alignment with who you are at soul level and is in alignment with your creative gifts. Eight of Pentacles is telling you to keep on working at it. Just keep showing up every day. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep honoring the work that you already have done. Like, that is such a key message in this reading. Honor yourself. Honor the work you've already done. Honor yourself and honor the work you've already done up until this point. And maybe that will assist you with your cycles and rhythms, because, yeah, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. And honor yourself and honor your work and honor all you've done and all of your creativity and all of the times you showed up every single day until now, you know? You might need to give yourself a vacation, even if it's one that is simply like taking a holiday from your mind and from the incessant chatter in your mind that is constantly telling you to do things or to see things or to say things. Just to take a break. You need to rest. Yeah, you need to rest. Maybe that's also why you need to wait and reconsider. It's like, just take 2 days to sleep and then go at it, you know, full steam ahead again. I'm going to pull a few affirmation cards for you. This is from Louise Hay, How to Love Yourself. My friend got it for me. Thank you, beautiful friend. Okay. Every day I choose to send loving, healing energy to the planet. What I do with my mind does make a difference. Wow, this is kind of what I was saying about, like, you might not recognize that you're an inspiration and you show people the way forward, but you do. What you do with your mind does make a difference. What you do with your life does make a difference. What you put online does make a difference. My mind is a powerful healing tool. Yeah. Yeah. And I think this is the other thing. Spirit wants you to see that you can actually, like, create healing through the Four of Swords, through seeing something with a new perspective, and that is healing in itself. Okay, I'm going to pull one more of these. Ooh, I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and let it be. Ooh, I love that one. I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and let it be now. I let my light shine now. Wee, that's nice. All right, so seeing as for the other, y'all are doing really well. So it's a shorter reading because I'm like, yeah, y'all are doing really well. But I want to ask a little bit about love. So if you're not interested in love, then just click out. But I asked about love for the other readings, so I will ask for you guys. Group 3, what is love like for them right now? Justice. Okay, so we're about to enter Libra season, but this is a timeless reading, so don't worry if it's not accurate for when you watch it. But something's happening for you in the next month, in the next 2 months, 1 to 2 months. Some kind of balancing happening in relationships. I hate to say it, but there might be someone from your past coming forward to apologize, to make peace, or to offer you a perspective that you didn't have before. So they might be telling you a piece of news that is like a final piece in the puzzle. It's going to make you, like, don't fear this because it's going to make you feel quite peaceful. and you will have your guard up when this person approaches you, because I think they might have hurt you in the past, or I don't know, something went down. And it doesn't have to, for some of you it could just be a friend coming forward, but it might have somehow been connected to a love situation in the past. Either way, it's going to feel like basically the universe is on your side with this situation, and whatever is coming forward is simply going to rebalance out anything that you felt like was very unfair or untruthful or unjust. Yeah, and it's going to be to do with communication, and I really think it's going to it's just going to clear a little bit of space in your heart, you know, because I think you were doing really well with the whole forgiveness and moving forward and healing and stuff. But at the same time, there was some amount of energy still left over in your heart space that was kind of making you feel a bit oh, you know, people aren't that fair, or people aren't good. And it's Spirit doesn't want you to kind of become closed off like that. So that's kind of why this needs to happen, to reopen that heart space, I guess. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that woman holding that huge coin. See, your money is going to be real good, and that's also a reflection of your own self-worth. You know what I'm seeing for you in love coming up is actually more of you're really in your power, you're really in your beauty, in your self-worth, and really unattainable. I think a lot of people desire you. A lot of people might be trying to get your attention, and you're just focusing on your coin. You're just focusing on your power and on your healing and on your own soul's growth. And again, you're very unattainable, and people are wanting to somehow attain you, and they can't, and this makes you more attractive. So yeah, I mean, honestly, the energy I'm getting for you is that you're just good on your own at the moment, or you might be in a really stable relationship, I don't know, but you just seem really fulfilled in love. You don't really need anyone. You're finding a lot of fulfillment from your everyday life, from your art, from your career, maybe even from your friendships or your family. There might be an online community you've just started to connect with, and yeah, you're really stable in your self-worth and in your finances and in your attractiveness. So woohoo, group 3, amazing. All right, I hope that reading has resonated for you, and yeah, I wish you all the best over the next little while. Bye.